If the big gamble is to go all the way to November 2020, which I agree, and lose, it's the end of democracy.
Do you know how insulting this is? I wish it came out of a politician. Might as well. They're comparing like the mob and, all the white racists and To Kill a Mockingbird. That's the Republican Party today. Dumb and Dumber, fucking retarded. Dumber and Dumber. Jeff Daniels, this fucking made me, I don't know what to say. It's just, this is so perfect. This is such a microcosm of what's going on. Jeff Daniels, Hollywood actor, just moralizing on MSNBC because he's playing Atticus Finch and on Broadway or wherever the fuck, To Kill a Mockingbird. Let's tell that story one more time. I think I read it 8 times in 3rd grade. It's a great book, by the way. But listen to him moralizing and trying to draw a parallel to what's going on with Trump. And I want you to sit there and listen to a few people who voted for Trump at what he thinks of you. And it's just, I'll have Jason play it and I'll tell him to pause and I'll comment on from my gut as usual. Go ahead.
When Atticus is at the jail
and
protecting, the KKK comes. They come for him. Mm-hmm. And it's Scout that recognizes one of her hooded neighbors and says, Mr. Cunningham.
Mr.
And
Cunningham.
I started sobbing. I mean, our children are
Richie's
watching
father.
This moment. Atticus's children are played by extraordinary actors in the play. And it is this reminder that in this moment in our politics, our children are watching.
Pause. They are. Your children are watching fucking Meet the Press. And that's right. Get to them early, Miss Wallace on the left. Indoctrinate those little pricks. Are they really? Are your fucking kids in 3rd and 4th grade glued to the fucking NBC Nightly News and Rachel Maddow? They probably are, because I've seen you bring them to fucking rallies and indoctrinate them. People on the right, not so much. They believe in Little League and shit like that. They're not little nerdy fucks and creating hatred amongst their kids. Go ahead.
Children are watching, and I live in Michigan. And
why don't you stay there, asshole?
After the election, I was surprised at some of the people. I said, can you believe this election? And they go, yeah, isn't it great? And you're going, whoa.
Pause,
my wife's on
pause,
Facebook.
Pause. Oh, you were surprised at that? People went, isn't this great? And you went, whoa. You know why? Because you've been making a living in Hollywood for the last fucking 30 years. Whoa. Did you say great? You actually like that Trump got elected? Yeah, motherfucker, I live in Michigan. He's going to bring jobs back, and he did. Listen to the moralizing. Go ahead.
And these go, we got another Trumper, and it's just, you didn't see it coming. Atticus goes through this. I know these people. They're good people. And there are reasons why, and he's an apologist. He's an enabler. And I think there are people in the Midwest between the coasts who don't know anything about, who don't care about this, who don't have time for this, who have to make a decision now. You have to decide whether, like Atticus, you believe that there is still compassion, decency, civility, respect for others, do unto others. Remember that? Do unto others. All that stuff you guys believe in. You still voted not for Hillary or for Trump.
Pause. All that stuff you guys believe in, do unto others. He's taking a shot at Christians, by the way. And you didn't vote for Hillary. Yeah, a fucking career criminal who should be in jail. You know what? Their Christian instincts, and I'm not a religious guy, were right on the money, stupid, dumb and dumber. Ooh, you didn't vote for fucking Hillary? Because she's been a moral authority throughout. Power-hungry, fucking money-grubbing, corporate shill, former lib sellout. And they went for the guy who grew up in Queens. Ooh, his dad gave him a loan to get a business started. Yeah, but he worked in the real fucking world. That's who they voted for. Let me ask you a question, Mr. Daniels. The people of Michigan and that you disdain so much in the middle of the country, is Hillary more like them, or do you say Trump is more like them? Who could they relate to more? A plain-spoken guy? Hey, am I hearing fighter pilots? Over? Yeah, baby. We're protected here. Anyways, go ahead.
Where are you now? Because your kids are looking up at you going, but he lies. And I think that a lot of people...
But he lies. You can keep your health coverage and keep your doctor. That whopper fucking, as opposed to Trump going, I had the biggest inauguration crowd ever. You mean like that? But he lies. So Trump's the first president to lie? You fucking moron. Go ahead.
people in the Midwest who are going, it might be enough for them. We're going to find out if if the big gamble is to go all the way to November 2020, which I agree, and lose. It's the end of democracy.
One of the people who came to see To Kill a Mockingbird.
Pause. It's what if Trump wins in 2020? It's the end of democracy, as opposed to the Obama administration, who fucking did everything, including a silent coup, after Trump won. A duly elected president was still in that investigation. Do you understand how absurd this is? This guy's ensconced in his little lib bubble. Really, it's the end of democracy? When you do what Mueller did and what Comey did and those guys to Trump, that's the end of democracy. That's the shit of third world banana republics. So how clueless are you? Go ahead.
In January is former FBI Director Jim Comey.
Oh, let's go to him.
The tip of the spear in this fight.
Another
between the
moral
president
authority.
And the Justice Department FBI. I texted him today. I know
Oh,
that
did
he
you?
came to
You're
see
blowing
the
him?
fight and asked him what it means in this moment, and he wrote this. Do
Oh,
we have that?
let's get
Put
this
up?
moral
I'll read
authority.
off
There you
I'll read
go.
off my phone here. First, he said the whole family went in early January. We were so excited to see that Patrice, that's his wife, fell on the sidewalk, broke her clavicle, and refused to go to the hospital. She held her arm in place during the show.
Slip and fall,
It's
trying to get money.
It's a perfect play for our time. It reminds us that people can be deeply biased and flawed, but the truth is a real thing. And our heroes in the long run are always those who stood up for it.
Pause.
The thousand little cowards.
He thinks he's Atticus Finch, Jim Comey. The dirtiest cop ever to work at the FBI. The guy behind the fucking coup. Oh, my God. MSNBC, you are priceless. You are fucking priceless. Let's hold up James Comey as the moral authority of what's going on in the country. He's like Atticus Finch. He goes for the underdog. And go ahead.
It's melt away. There will be no plays about the virtue of this Republican Party and its passion for truth. I mean, he's seeing the same parallel. I think anyone who's been in the arena, in the political arena at another moment, can't escape the parallels between all the cowardice of the mob, which is very much a theme.
The mob. They're talking about people, deplorables who voted for the mob, as opposed to who's been getting knocked out wearing Trump hats, who's tearing down statues, who's terrorizing people at college campuses. Who prevents like Ann Coulter or Milos from speaking at or any conservative in a college camp? That's not the mob. Do you fucking people ever leave your house for 5 minutes? Give me a break. Go ahead.
Yeah, and Sorkin writes to that. I think it's Sorkin who put it in, where Atticus talks about, a mob acts on emotion, absent facts, absent...
Pause. Do you know how insulting this is? I wish it came out of a politician, might as well. They're comparing like the mob and, all the white racists and To Kill a Mockingbird. That's the Republican Party today. Dumb and dumber, fucking retarded. Go ahead, stupid. Keep talking.
Respect for absent contemplation and mostly absent responsibility. What they get is anonymity. A conscience can be exhausting. It'll keep you up at night.
Pause. Anonymity. Mobs, that's where you can get anonymity. You can rest your conscience by joining a mob. Who's wearing the mask when there's a fucking riot and a rally? When the left and right, the bad guys start pounding? Who's wearing the fucking mask and the bandanas across their face? Who's doing all the hate on Twitter under fucking, fake accounts and is it the right? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, but Nick, MAGA hats are the new white hood.
MAGA hats are the new white hood, exactly. But they're talking about the mob. The mob is on the left. The mob is people who censor people on Twitter. That's the fucking mob. The mob is, like I said, when there's a rally and 9 people beat up a guy in a Trump hat, or a fucking World War II 80-year-old guy gets beat up by 3 young black men. That's not a mob, though. They literally wear those masks, those French Revolutionary masks. Go ahead.
A mob's a place where people go to take a break from their conscience.
Yeah.
And you lay that
That's where you are right now,
night,
dummy.
and you can hear them go, oh.
No, you know what they go?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was sitting there.
Yeah.
Is that
and
what's happening?
That's what I see when I look at Trump's rallies. That's when I see
There you go.
the lies
A white mob
spewing at these people, and people going, I got to believe in something. And he said he'd bring my manufacturing
and
job
he did,
back,
fuckface.
and she didn't, and I'm all in.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, aside from, I don't want to pay taxes, it's race. It's race. This is about the Republican Party, or a wing of it, going, this is our last chance to save the party. And if we don't, it's the end of the Republican Party. And the only way they can do that was to tap the race button and say, go ahead, it's okay. And he did, and they did. And that was the only card they had left to play, and they played it. And they aren't going to go quietly.
Pause. Did you get that, folks? It's the Republicans playing the race card. Did you get that? It's the Republicans playing the race card, not the Democrat. Who traffics in identity politics, which is race and gender? Just ask yourself that question. But he's saying, because we finally got a president who was sick of white people being lectured to and fucking stood up. So that makes him a racist, because we're still a majority in this country, and you can't be racist if you're part of the oppressed. That whole fucking, line of thinking. That is just hilarious on its face. The Republicans are playing the race card. No, Obama didn't at all, did he? Fucking Eric Holder, or the Rachel Rollins now in Boston, who is going to make shoplifting illegal, and hands up, Black Lives. That wasn't race. And Obama calling the cops stupid in Harvard, and we finally got a white president who had the balls to go, hey, I'm not ashamed to be white, and white people, you shouldn't either. Somehow, we are the mob. But he's playing at us, so he loves doing roles like this, because he said it represents people as famous as, they put this book up there, this fictional character with George Washington. He said that earlier. Well, let's show some of his earlier work where he loves these characters. Here's the ref. Here's your politics. There you go. It's the best acting he's ever done. Hey guys, when you get done cleaning the semen off your mouse pad, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube page and click on the little notification bell. That'll tell you when we go live and when we put clips up and stuff like that. Also, go to nickdip.com and sign up at Patreon. That way you'll get 3 more shows a week. You can't get enough Nick DiPaolo, am I right? I thank you for your support, okay? See you later, jackoffs.